Hello to everyone. My name is Marijan Cukrov, and I'm coming from Rijeka, from Intermodal Transport Cluster, which is the one of the partner of this Captain project. Also, it's very relevant to mention that cluster was partner in Adriatic MOS project and also in the AdriMob project. And now we try to capitalize the outputs from mentioned project through these Captain projects. So, within our work package 3, we have the activity to create a feasibility study on infrastructural interventions in port of Split. So this will be today's presentation. Okay. The report which will keep the cluster carry out will present the analysis of possible traffic flows through the port of Split. The report will be based on the analysis of possible new routes and needed infrastructural investments which are relevant to develop the port, and we need to collect data through the expertise and the scientific research at the port area. So now we are still waiting the last data to create the final version of study. The report will be the part of report for freight route analysis, which also include Ro-Ro passenger and cargo traffic flows. The structure of a report will include the following chapters. First will be introduction, the traffic possibilities in Republic of Croatia, current condition of infrastructure in Port of Split, safety in Port of Split, railway conditions of infrastructure in Port of Split, activities applied for data collection, analysis and list of bottlenecks, and at the end the conclusion. So just a few information about Port of Split. The port is located on the east coast of Adriatic Sea between the port of Dubrovnik and port of Šibenik, and it is very relevant point of pan-European corridors. The port has the connection with A1 highway and with the railway with Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Port of Split has excellent maritime characteristic for sea ships and is one of the most important center for local and international maritime transport. The main hinterland for the Port of Split is the territory of Bosnia and Herzegovina and other countries such as Montenegro, Serbia and Kosovo, as well also the Danube region, including the territory of Hungary and Eastern Europe countries, and little bit Italy on this closest area of Trieste and similar. Now you can see at the right side of slide the picture from the air of Port of Split. It's very nice. As I already said, it's the most important center for local and international ferries in summer more than in winter, and passenger traffic for all Adriatic area. In 2015, the port ranks as the largest passenger port in Croatia and the third largest port in the Mediterranean area. Now I will just tell a few informations about future investments in road and railway infrastructure, which is very relevant for development of Port of Split. The proposed new services on corridor 5C will be realized for the first time among the three areas where the gravitational hinterland area of Port of Split focuses with maximum use of railway. The railway is very important because we want to make a modal shift between between the road to railway, because the railway is the more environmental friendly transport system than road. Therefore, there is a need to justify the use of railways as ecological mode of transport. The proposed service would be based on the already well accepted principle of rail transport of the block trains. In this way, it will be organized the transport process, which will lead to reliable service and will represent an innovation in railway system of these countries involved in this project. Now I will just present you some infrastructure missing links of Port of Split, which are related to the hinterland with gravitational areas. So the first one is the road connection of Port of Split with the highway is passing through the urban area, which is not good because it makes really hard pressure to environment. There is no direct connection with terminal and highway, so you also need to cross through the urban area. Railway network is not good capacity. It's very poor capacity, so we need to build and modernize these capacities. There is no road and pedestrian crossing the railway. Road and railway crossings needs to be also developed, but the railway needs to have a priority. The terminal roads are not quite good. There are indicate lane numbers and width. Vehicle parking space is not enough. In summer we have lots of pressure, and it's not very easy to go to the port or to get the ferry. You need to wait for about few hours for your ferry line. This can be resolved by to shift some amount of shipping lines to Port of Zadar, because in Zadar, maybe you already know, we have built the new one Ro-Ro terminal, which is located out of center of town. It's called the Port of Gaženica, and it's a very modern Ro-Ro terminal, and it's located out of center of town, and it has a direct highway connection. So if we shift some lines to Port of Zadar, we can resolve this problem in summer time. And also there is no roller ramp, which is very important to speed up the transshipments of passengers and cargo. The study will show the possibilities of new service on the road, also on the route from Split to Budapest in Hungary, with a focus on transport of cargo railway transport system, namely transportation of container block trains. This is will only important for cargo passenger, not for cargo traffic flows, nor for passenger flows. And at the end, the final conclusions. If we want to increase the intermodal maritime railway transport, it is necessary to develop a network of intermodal logistic platform, like this project, with an aim of building these platforms in port and major customer centers, stakeholders. Switching to rail transport and modal shift, we will also increase the effect of intermodal traffic, which will result in reduction of noise and harmful emissions of greenhouse gases, rational energy consumption, and increase of energy efficiency. Croatian entrance into Schengen area will enable the creation of new businesses opportunities with neighboring EU member states, but at the same time it can make it difficult for business to neighboring not member countries which are not in Schengen system. So the projects like this, it's very important to we be connected and this way. Development on services centers, a natural progression in terms of transport cost, increase of cargo on the route, and education of cost directly related to the cost of management. By establishing new services, the possibilities of self-service management of transportation will be created. At the same time, connection to the markets of Central Europe with the port of Split will be launched and will be more efficient than it is today. So, thank you once again for your attention. If you have questions, you are very welcome to ask. Thank you.